What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So right now I'm at LSTA wheel shops getting my tires rotated. So this is where I got in my new wheels and new tires from. So today I'll be getting those guys to rotate my tires, which means the front wheel will be moved to the rear and the rear wheels will be moved to the front. And it's really important to rotate your wheels regularly for every 10,000 kilometers because this will increase the lifespan of your tires and also to have an even wear out on your tires. Alright guys, so I'm back from LSTA wheel shops and they have rotated the tires for me. So the tires that I'm using is still in a pretty good shape. There's no sign of uneven wear on the tire. So the tires that I'm using is the Goodyear Asymmetric 5. Although these are the comfort tire, but they perform really well on the street, be it on dry roads or wet roads. It really gives me the confidence while I'm doing a hard cornering. So recently I purchased some of the stuff online and they took forever to arrive. So finally, they have arrived at my doorsteps and I've gotten them a few days ago. So today I'll be getting all those stuff installed on my NFR Forte. So these are the stuff which I bought. I've bought the oil catch can, aftermarket performance filter, flexible intake hose and the hoses for my oil catch can. So right now I'll be getting all this stuff installed on my NFR Forte. The most easiest way to get the job done is to replace the air filter. So in order for me to remove the OEM stock filter from the airbox for this car Forte, I just have to undo 4 clips, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and I'm able to get the stock filter out from the airbox. Alright guys, so I've removed the OEM filter from the airbox and I have done pretty much mileage on this air filter, and as you guys can see, it's pretty dirty. So right now I'll be getting this aftermarket performance filter to be installed in the airbox. So as you guys can see, in between the front grille and the bonnet, there's a rubber piece underneath the bonnet. So to certain extents, I find that there will be some restriction of airflow into the airbox. So today I'll be removing the OEM piping and replace with the flexible piping. So I'll be routing this flexible piping from the airbox towards the bottom of the bumper. So I've seen a lot of guys drilling a hole on their bumper and it looks pretty ugly. So I've drilled a hole underneath the bumper beside the fog light. And I'll be routing this flexible piping from the airbox towards the bottom of the bumper. Alright guys, so next will be the installation of this oil catch can, and I have also fabricated an L bracket for the oil catch can, and the purpose of this L bracket is to hold up the oil catch can in place. So this L bracket will be installed right over here. Alright guys, so I've installed all the stuff on my NFR Forte. I have replaced the OEM air filters with the aftermarket performance air filter on my NFR Forte. A lot of aftermarket performance air filter company claims that their air filters will make your car more powerful, it will increase your car horsepower by 10 to 15%. Although aftermarket performance air filters are less restrictive on airflow, but if there's no modification being done to your engine, to the exhaust system, or tuning being done to the car, just by having an aftermarket performance air filter, that will not increase your car horsepower, but likely it will improve your car throttle response. And I would say it's more like an economical advantage because aftermarket air filters are reusable, they are washable, you are able to wash it every time when you service your car. So in the long run, that will save you a lot of money. I have replaced the OEM air intake piping with the flexible air intake piping. Right now, with the new air intake setup, more fresh air are able to suck into the engine. But with this new setup, it requires me to run a longer piping which connected from the airbox towards the bottom of the bumper, and more or less it will affect the airflow because the distance for the air to travel are much more longer now. So in order to compensate that, I have used a 3 inches flexible piping, which is half an inch bigger compared to the OEM air intake piping, as I doesn't want to create any airflow issues. When the engine is running really hard, pressure build up in the engine and crankcase ventilation valve is being designed to vent off and release the pressure out from the engine. So on a stock setup from the factory, this hose is being connected from the crankcase port to the air intake port, which is pretty harmful for the engine because all the oil contamination, oil vapor in the crankcase are being recirculated back to the engine. This will reduce the fuel octane and increase the chances of engine knock, and also it will make the throttle body and air intake valve dirty a lot more quicker, and lastly it will create carbon deposits in the engine. So having oil catch can is a pretty good investment for a ride in order to have a clean running engine. So right now all the oil contamination and oil vapor are being bypassed by this oil catch can, as the purpose of this oil catch can is to filter out all the dirt and contamination from the engine. Alright guys, so that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. So right now with all the stuff installed on my NFR Forte, that has beautified and dressed up the engine bay of my NFR Forte. So do remember to like and subscribe to my channel. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Ride safe, drive safe, and bye!
Wow.